Hi YouTube, Mitz here. Thanks so much for watching my video. Today I'm going to talk about an updated what's in my Filofax. I've had it for about 4 weeks now, and I just wanted to share what it looks like inside. It is the personal sized Filofax in Domino, and it looks like that. The charm is still the same from before, so I'm going to open that up and show you guys. So here we go, let's open it. So this really hasn't changed much. I still have my sticky notes here and my tabs here. I really like the tabs. These ones I purchased from Daiso. They're nice and narrow and I like to write on them. And so let's say I'm meeting with somebody and they want to meet up in a few weeks from now. I just write the appointment and then I stick it on the weeks, and when I come to that week I don't know if I have an example. So here I have a doctor's appointment. I don't want to write it in yet, so I just wrote it on one of the sticky notes and then I put it on here, and when it comes to decorating for this week I'll take it off and I'll make sure I'll put it somewhere else. So those are the sticky notes that I use. These ones I usually use for work appointments. I'll use those, and then I have some washi tape here. To be honest, I haven't used these when I'm out, so I'm thinking maybe I'll just stick them out, like I'll pull them out and I'll put them in a pencil case instead, because I don't want the bulk. And then I have my transparent sheets back here, and I'll show you how I use them a little bit later on, but these I love. And so that's still the same. I don't remember if I put this from before or not. Just a pad of post-it notes. This I think this is a Project Life card. I don't do Project Life, but I received this in a swap and I think it's really cute. I put a sticker there, and then my husband and myself. I purchased these blank refills from Daiso. I wanted the monthly in here as well, and I just did it for this month, just a little bit of Halloween theme. And I got this really super cute magnetic, I really wanted this for a long time, these magnetic clips. They look like that. I got this one from Anna Rose Sophia. I'm sorry, I'm butchering it. She's from Instagram and I won it in one of her giveaways. So I just clip this week to the month, so I can easily get to one spot to the next. I also have one of these transparent rulers, like the marker. So if I wanted to just go to this week, I'll just flip to that. So this is this week so far. As I mentioned before, I have my Planner Addicts Photo of the Day checklist. We're almost done this month. For this week, I used one of these journaling cards to write down my to-dos. And as you can see, I haven't stamped every single day with the Muji stamp. Like the previous week, I did it every single day. But I'm finding that I'm repeating myself, and it's really not necessary. So I just stamped every other day this week. And then I put some of my to-dos, major to-dos, in the middle here. Clipped it with a cute elephant clip. Paper clip. So that's this week. This is next week. So I made this, I don't know what it's called, a divider maybe? I'm not too sure what it's called, but I made it out of these plastic files. These files are usually used as a paper cover, like a document cover or a document holder. And it's a little like on the flimsy side if you compare it to the Filofax flyleaf, but I wanted another divider just kind of behind this, just behind this week's. When I write, it's kind of it provides a nice surface as well, and then I cut it so that I can put it in and out of the Filofax wherever I want it to. I kind of ghettoed it out and used washi tape as the second pen loop. I really want to use 2 pens. Well, this is a pencil, but I like to keep this week's pen as a second pen loop. I know this is not going to be like a long-term solution. I really need to find or make another, I don't know, I'm not too sure what I'm going to do, but someone suggested using duct tape washi, which is, I think is an awesome idea. I don't have access to that, so I just kind of used washi tape. I wrapped it a couple of times and then I used it, but I mean, it's holding up so far, and I don't know, it's been several days, so it's okay. I don't plan to do this stuff here. I just kind of received a couple packages this week and I wanted to keep some of the washi tape that I liked. I don't have, this week is Halloween, so I don't really have any orange washi. I only have one other black washi, so I might just kind of trim it and then use it somehow. And these are just some of the stamps. This is a really cool bus. It came as part of the stamp, but it came off, and it just, maybe I'll use it as decoration somewhere. So I'm using this and I'm really liking it so far. And then my tabs, I haven't really changed too much. So this is where the transparent paper comes into play. This transparent paper I purchased from Daiso. I guess you can call it transparent paper. It's not really vellum. Is it vellum? It's a lot thinner than vellum. They use, on the packaging of the Daiso packaging, it says to use to trace or to keep your documents clean. So how I use it is I have my Filofax to do, like the Filofax to do sheet, and then I just use one of these papers and I put it on top, and then as you can see, it's really like you can't even decipher that it's different. Like it looks like it's part of the paper, and when I'm finished I just check it off. So as an example, I finished my Japanese assignment, so I check it off and it looks like that. You can see how, so when I'm done, I mean the down point is that it doesn't go all the way to the bottom, but when I'm done I can either toss it out, or if you like to keep your previous to-dos, you can just keep it onto the side or to a different journal. But I think it's really, really convenient to have something like this. It's really thin, so it doesn't add too much bulk, and it helps with cost saving. You don't have to print your own to-do lists, or you don't have to make your own to-do lists. It saves paper and the trees. It saves money from having to purchase refills from Filofax, so I really suggest this idea. I saw someone else, oh, I forgot her name. She tagged me and she made her own, like one of these, I think she used one of these like flyleaf type of material, like it's a little bit thicker, and she put it on top of her to-dos, and she would use, I think it was a marker, a Sharpie marker or some sort, and she would do that, and then maybe it was a dry erase or a wet erase marker, and then when she was done, she would just kind of rub it off, and she could just reuse that over and over again. I think that's such an awesome idea too. I don't have access to this kind of like this kind of material, so I this is my alternative. But so that's the to-do. Second divider is my done like dinner. I don't have a huge repertoire of meals. It's really embarrassing. I never really cooked until just recently because I got married, and you know, you have to cook. So sometimes when I need a bit of inspiration, I just look at stuff. This is the stuff that I can do without having to look at recipes. Yeah. So in Japanese cooking, I don't know if some of you know, but it's not usually like, it's a lot of small pieces put together. You know, in Canada I would have like spaghetti and maybe some bread and a salad, or like it's just usually one big main. But in Japan I'm finding it that I'm having to make a lot of smaller dishes. My husband is really sweet though. He understands that I'm not a really good cook. He's actually a better cook than I am. Okay, sorry, I'm rambling. Anyways, I usually pick a main and then like a side. So that's my dinner tab. And then the next one is more to do with YouTube, Instagram, and blogging. I'm not blogging at all, which I really should, because I do have a blog. So I've made my own checklist sheet. One column is for comments, just to make sure that I'm checking all the comments and replying if I can. And then one column is for uploads for the YouTube. And so I put in a little tab here. These tabs I got from Daiso. I just kind of put a tab to my recent week, and then I check off as I go, like what I've done so far. I'm really liking it so far. It just gives a good glance. If I can just glance at it and see what I need to work on. And then my other tab, I used one of those file folders to create my own divider, like a pocket divider, I guess you can say. And it's nice and thin, and this side and this side was already close. All I had to do was cut here and the top. And I've been keeping my receipts for the racks for the people, like the postage, so I know how much I'm spending. And so this is it's easy. It's really not that hard. You just have to trace one of your dividers, and you just cut this side here and this side, and it serves as a really good pocket. So that's that. And then this one I made from the remainder that I had left, but I haven't closed here or here yet. I haven't decided what I want to do with it, so I just left it open. This is all my purchases so far that I've made online. I like to keep track of when I received it, when it was shipped, and stuff like that. Same thing here, like I write a bubble of when it was shipped, and I check mark as I go when I receive it. I really don't want to buy anymore. This is some just YouTube ideas, and back here is just, I don't know what to call it. I took this from a Japanese packaging for dinner. It's good practice to look at the Japanese writing, the kanji, so I can practice. I was going to use this for one of my divider ideas, but I'm not sure yet. These postcards I got from Starbucks. It came in like a magazine, and I really like the pictures, so I cut them out. I'm not too sure what I'm going to do. I'm going to probably get rid of them because it's just causing too much bulk, but I like them in here so far. And then this is just the same as before. And then the top loading pocket. And I created more washi samples, and then put them in my DIY pocket. I'll link a video link somewhere here if you want to take a look at it. It's really simple. Just use a Ziploc bag and you can create your own pocket. So I created more washi tape samples that I can carry with me. Like I said, I really don't use these when I'm out. Maybe if I'm going to, like, I might go back home to Canada in a couple, this past, later this year, so I might carry these with me. Well, for sure I will carry these with me, so I don't have to carry the big washi rolls. So I've been keeping that in there. Same thing, I just keep some stickers in the back. But I really need to get one of those like passport holders, passport travel case holders, I guess you can say. I'm not too sure what they're called, but they're really good size for the stickers, and everything kind of fits in there with your pens and your stickers and your memos and your cards, your journaling cards. So I might purchase one of those. If not, I'll just stick to some pencil cases, empty pencil cases that I have. Maybe I should just do that instead of spending money. Anyway, so that's what it looks like. It hasn't changed too much. I really enjoy the weekly, how do you say, like the weekly days. Like, I really enjoy decorating. I know some people decorate from the beginning, like they put certain stickers at certain points in the beginning of the week, but I'm finding that I'm decorating near the, like at the end of the day. I look at the day, what I want to write. For example, like at the end of the day, I want to see what I want to write, and then I'll put stickers after I write what I want to write. Sorry, I'm rambling. So I've been really enjoying doing that. I really like Maria's idea. Her YouTube name is Oh Lovely Cues. I think that's her Instagram name is the same as well. And she has a gratitude journal in the back of her Filofax, and I think that's such an awesome idea. It kind of separates your like appointment schedule, and then on the back you can have a gratitude idea, and write, you know, every day write something you're really thankful for. And I think that's such a great way to end the day before you go off to bed. So I'll probably use her as an inspiration and do something similar in the back as well. But anyway, so that's my update. I'm sorry for rambling. I hope this video isn't too long. I really appreciate you all for watching. Like I said, if you want me to re-record this when the day is sunnier outside, please let me know and I'll re-record it. Yeah, that's it. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great weekend. Talk to you later. Bye.